This is how you can master your Bankai in 1 hour. But before I talk about this, I just want to talk a little bit about this video right here. Now, the comments in this video were mixed. It worked for some, while for others, not so much. However, it certainly worked for me. This is a clip of what trying to fight my Bankai looked like before I adjusted my stats into a low strength, high vitality build. Now personally I mastered mine in about an hour and a half, so I'll explain the fastest way to do so in just a second. But before I do that, if you like the video then give it a thumbs up and possibly even subscribe if you like videos like these. I'll also be hosting legendary item giveaways in my Discord server within the next few days and possibly even a time remnant at some point. So if you want to get some free shit then just join my Discord server using the link down below. But anyways, to master your Bankai you have to beat your Bankai boss 20 times, which considering the sheer difficulty of killing it once might put you off from trying to do that 20 times over. But in this video I will equip you with the knowledge that will help you massively in defeating your Bankai to the point where you can basically just farm him. So the first thing you want to do is to reset your stats. I know, right, sounds insane, however the boss copies your stats but only to a certain point. It copies your strength fully and possibly multiplies it, which is the reason for most people that their Bankai bosses do more damage than they do. However, with the boss's vitality it only copies a percentage of your total vitality, which is something you're going to want to take advantage of. So to reset your stats you want to go to this hobo NPC right next to the restaurant in the main map, and you want to set them to something like this with 1 strength and about 100 vitality with 1 spirit. This will basically cause your Bankai boss's M1s to be far weaker. However, it'll still be stronger than yours, but the upside is the fact that you just have so much more health than he does, it doesn't even matter at this point. Also, another thing I want to mention is the fact that I am fairly certain that the Bankai boss doesn't copy the stats that you gain from accessories, so you can literally equip tons of strength or spirit accessories and possibly have higher damage output than your boss, which will be a huge help in defeating him, because then not only do you have more damage output than the boss does, but also the fact that you have more health than he does, and to top it all off, at this stage you also have Bankai, which is essentially a second health bar as opposed to when you were trying to beat him to attain Bankai in the first place. Now a couple more things I'd like to add is the fact that your Bankai boss will copy all of your skills that you have equipped, so to make things easier you want to unequip all of them so you only have to fight with your M1s and your Shikai moves since your boss will copy them regardless. Another thing I want to mention is that you should keep track of the amount of times you kill your Bankai boss so you have a rough idea of how long it will take, and also the fact that every time you kill your Bankai boss, the duration of which you can keep Bankai activated will increase by 15 seconds. Now you want to fight your Bankai boss, and a good way to start off the fight is to actually attack him right after he spawns with a combo. Now essentially what you want to do is you want to just try to out M1 your Bankai boss. A strategy that I use to trick the boss sometimes is to simply just spam my M1s, as the boss will often just flash step instantly into your range without any care about your attacks. So sometimes the boss will simply just flash step into your series of M1s, which you can use to combo him if you can. Another one that I use is to actually just keep blocking, because the boss in this state will realise to break through your block it will have to hit you with a heavy attack. However, the heavy attack has a startup time that you can use to swing at him with M1s if you're quick enough. I also want to mention that if you have any support skills or buff, keep them equipped and apply them right before the battle starts, as you'll gain a further damage advantage over the boss in this state. Another thing that I want to say is that if you have the Zaraki clan like I do, it actually makes things 10 times easier, as the boss will often try to activate Joy of Battle mid-fight. However, because it takes so long for this to activate, you can essentially just get multiple combos in for free before it finishes, and the boss won't even be able to finish the activation, because if it takes damage during its activation it won't even work afterwards. And that in a nutshell is essentially how you can beat your Bankai boss so easily to the point that you can just farm him. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did then give it a thumbs up and comment down below what you think, and possibly even subscribe if you like videos like these. Like I mentioned at the start, I am doing a Peroxide legendary item giveaway in my Discord server, so all you have to do to participate is to simply join using the link down below. That's all for today, this has been 𝐁𝐀𝐍𝐊𝐀𝐈, and I'll see you later.